Oh boy, we are looking good. Oh, we are looking good. Alright guys, I hope you are ready for this challenge. I think it's gonna be fun. I think it's going to be real fun. So I had to set up everything differently because... Okay, let me start. We're gonna go right into it, boys. We're gonna get right into it. So let me explain what this challenge is all about. So first, hello everyone. Happy Monday. I had this idea that I should try to install Arch the hard way. Like the hard way. Which means like not using any script, just starting from scratch. And I could have done that in a virtual machine, but I think the virtual machine kind of like reduce the scope of the whole install. I wanted to have like the problems that, you know, everybody is gonna have like using their own desktop. So here is the plan. I have my second PC recording me right now, like setting up the stream and everything with one screen on, and I have the Arch Wiki Linux on this screen. And on my main screen, we're gonna boot on a Ventoy USB key. That's gonna be the first part. And I'm gonna install Arch on this baby. So this is the SSD. It's one like I've been talking about those a lot. Focus, please. Yeah, I've been talking about those a lot. Those are awesome and they are dirt cheap. So it's 240 gigabyte. And man, we're gonna plug that on the PC. But I won't be using a serial ATA like type of plug. I'm gonna plug it using this tool. So this tool is actually awesome. Like if you look at it, it's a USB 3 to serial ATA with a power in it. And what you do, you just plug your SSD in it. So let me show you. Okay, all plugged. And now you just have to plug this baby in a USB port. Done. And the beauty with Linux is like Linux really doesn't care where you install something. You will see it's gonna be pretty straightforward too. So let me check something, see if everything is working on the other side. Yes. Hello Pink, hello Cardiac. How are you doing? So this is the plan. That's the whole plan, guys. Let's get into it. So I'm gonna plug that in the computer and we're gonna start the install. We'll see how it goes. Oh yeah, so let me finish. So I'm gonna install Arch. If everything goes well, I'm gonna push KDE on it. I wanna go from like having nothing to having a desktop environment, like working with driver installed, sound working, maybe a custom kernel like that. I show you real quick how to do that. And yeah, that's all. Just to start like that. Let's get into it. Hey, hello Camille, what's up? So I'm gonna plug this baby. All right, so SSD is plugged. We are looking fine. I'm gonna boot. And like that, you're gonna see everything. So I'm gonna go in this screen here. Let me check. All right, so I'm gonna start the PC. Get ready, boys. It's new for me. I think it's gonna be fun. I've never done that before, like doing like something technical while live. So here I press F8. Like that I can choose on whatever I want to boot on. So to give you an idea, so this is my Vantoy key here. This is my drive, my SSD drive. Oh yeah, I have the mouse, okay. This is my USB drive. I just plugged the Kingston SSD. And those are my two NVMe drive. So I think this one, yeah, this one is Garuda. I think on this one I have EndeavourOS. And here it's my Windows testing, like hard drive too, like SSD. You see, those are the same. Like here in Canada, they are dirt cheap, those SSD. I don't know how it is in, US or Europe or everywhere else in the world, but those SSD are dirt cheap. So I have plenty of them. So you just never installed Arch the hard way, seriously? No, I never did it. I never installed it because I didn't feel like I need to. I think I've done hard, like install which were harder on server with Debian net install. I don't know if it ring a bell for you. I did install Gentoo already, like without any installer, but I never did Arch, like never. So that's my first one. Number one, guys. But I look at the tutorial, like it doesn't look like it's hard. Okay, so let's get into it. So we're gonna boot. So here you're gonna see all my ISOs there. Oh, I have two of them? The heck? Okay. So yeah, we're gonna boot on this one. What is the difference? Hello, Neo29. Cheers, everyone. Okay, so let me check. Arch Linux, UEFI. No. Okay, so we'll start like that. So it's going to boot. Okay. To install Arch Linux, follow the installation guide. So I'm on it right now on my right screen. For Wi-Fi, we don't care. So what I did, like I have an Ethernet cable plugged into my computer. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be all right. Okay. Okay, so do you have any software for mouse macro on Garuda Linux? No, I don't do that, dude. I don't have any macro related to my mouse. So I will have start with the ISO, which will be like fresher. I don't know. That's the one I found. That's the one I downloaded from September. It seemed like it was the freshest ISO. So I think we are good. We'll be fine. Worst case scenario, we can still download it again. We'll figure it out. So, pre-installation, acquire installation image, done. Verify signature. So right now I'm supposed to verify, I was supposed to verify the signature of the ISO. I never do that, so I don't care. Prepare an installation medium. The installation image can be supplied to the target. Okay, so this is done. Set the console keyboard, layout, and font. Okay, so guys, can you see enough, or is it too small? Like on screen, just to make sure. And I'm gonna make a test, see. Okay, so I guess it's in US already. Yeah, it's in US, so I don't have to change anything. So normally right now, I'm supposed to change the keyboard layout. But because I'm using an American keyboard, I don't have to do it. But if you had to do it, you will have to use the load keys command and put whatever, for example, French, for the French viewer we have right now. But that will be the IG there. Just a little bit bigger if possible. Okay, so we're gonna get into that. So console font are located in user share keyboard console font and can likewise set to set font. For example, one of the largest fonts suitable for a run. Okay, so this is in user share keyboard console font. Boo! Okay. Dude, there is a lot of them. So how can I check which one I'm using right now? It's something I never thought about. Because obviously on my side it's okay, but let's see. So show console font. And it doesn't give me the size. By default, the Virtual Console uses the kernel built-in font, a CP437 character set. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Okay. Interesting. So I want to try, okay? I think I'm going to do something stupid, but we're going to try. Whoa! Is it big enough? Alright, I think it's big enough. I think we are solid, guys. I think we are solid. Okay. To me, it just looks huge, okay? It looks like... But alright, let's do it. So I know I booted in EUFI, but they say right now we need to verify the boot mode. So we're gonna do... Listen, guys. Even if I know what I'm kind of doing right now, we're gonna do it just for the sake of like doing it, okay? Platform size. So if the answer is 64, it means that we are good and we are in EUFI. Yes. Okay, now we're gonna check if we are... Okay, so we are connected. We have internet too. So I'm guessing the ISO launch like a network manager, something like that. So we should good. So we have internet. We know we boot in EUFI. So that's a good start, okay? So now they say we need to update the system clock. Okay, so let's do that. Time.ctl. Okay, so we should be good. We are synchronized. We are looking great. Okay. Now, here is the thing. I think there is two things I'm kind of like thinking about who's going to be the difficult phase. This is going to be the first one. It's going to be setting up the partition on my hard drive. I don't think it's hard, but you can still make a little mistake there. Second one is going to be installing grub the correct way. I don't think it's hard too, but it's easy to make a mistake there. And I guess the third one is going to be related to the package you need for our desktop environment, because sometimes you forget some. So yeah, that's all I can see, like honestly, in terms of difficulty, but we never know. So we're going to start with the partitioning of the disk. So this is for listing the disk I've actually installed on my computer. So no, we're not going to do like that. I'm going to check ls blk. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to check what are the drive connected to my computer. So you can see you have SDA, SDB, SDC. So I know just at looking at that like that. So each SD, SDA, SDB, SDC represent a hard drive, okay? And NVMe represent a NVMe drive. And each of the sub part inside of the hard drive represent a partition. And I can tell right away that SDA is my Windows hard drive because of the number of partition. Like I will never set up partition like that, okay? So this is definitively Windows. So the one we want to really focus on is going to be SDB in this install. All right? Hey, hello, Rasku. Can't wait to see a 6-hour stream. I think it's going to be done in like 2 hours. That's my bet. Okay? I'm just trying to explain everything. Like if I didn't have to explain, I will already like installing stuff right now. So let's go. Like so now we're gonna be touching like. So now we know it's SDB. I need to remember those commands and not make any mistake. But normally, if I remember, it's gonna be dev SDB. No. Yeah. Okay, and here it's gonna be P for print, if I remember. So you see, I had Linux installed on this one, but we're gonna delete all of it. Okay, like I don't wanna cheat here, so we're gonna start fresh. So how do we remove that? D. What are the commands? I don't remember, boys. Give me 1 second. We're gonna go xt4 because right now I want to keep it simple. Okay, like that's all I want to do. That's what I want to do. Alors, up, save, right, I don't care. Change a partition, verify. Man, the thing is so big. Dude, listen to me, guys. This is so big, the font, I can't even see all of it. So wait, we have a wiki. If you are lost, you do one thing. You go on the wiki, and we're gonna do that slowly. I can see, hey guys, I can see you are like, oh, you need to go faster. We are chill. You know, the goal is to chill together and do an install together. I'm not making a race there. I understand you're excited. I'm excited too, but... I want to do it like it was my first time ever on Linux. Like I've never touched anything. Just to see if someone, you know, who have like a really big font like I do and can see the whole like help functionality of fdisk can do something about it. Okay. So here my issue is like, I set the font so big, I can't even see the help. So I see you don't have all the options there, which kind of suck. Give me 1 second. I'm checking on the other PC. All right, so it's D. Oh, there is nothing complicated, so partition number. Delete partition number 1. Okay, partition number 2. Okay, so now we're gonna do list. I think it was print, right? Okay, so now we don't have anything anymore. Okay, so we deleted it, and now I want to create a new partition. Okay, because we need two partitions. We need the the EFI partition, which is going to be a fart partition, and we need to activate it to have the, like kernel boot, like to have like a boot partition to start the PC, and we need to have a root partition on which we're going to put all the data. Hey, hello, Davius. Now we're good with fdisk, guy. Like I understand there is certainly way better options there, but I want to do it from scratch. You know what I mean? I just want to follow the tutorial. Because otherwise, like I just go type arc install and we are good to go. Like it's. I think it's kind of like too easy otherwise. Okay, so let's create a partition now. Because I remember I need to check up the size. I need to do whatever. Guys, why are you like that? I think it's gonna be fun. I actually think it's gonna be fun. So as you can see, there is no preparation. Nothing. Okay, so to create a partition, it's N. Okay, as simple as that. So let's try it. N. Partition number 1. First sector. Okay, so this we don't need to touch. And last sector, so we're gonna make it in gigabyte, okay? And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do a pretty big one. We're gonna start with 2 gigabyte on this one, okay? So we're gonna do this. Value out of range. Last sector or sector. So what am I doing wrong here? Why it doesn't want to do that? Okay, I don't care. We're gonna do it this way. Value out of range. So I guess you need to put the 2. Okay, plus. Okay. Do you want to remove the signature? Yeah, we're gonna remove it. So now we're gonna list. No, my bad. We're gonna print again. So we have the first one created, but you see, the type is not the good one. It's a Linux file system. So now we need to change that. Okay. So let's change that. I'm gonna do the first one, and then we're gonna do the second one. Okay. So how do we change the partition type? So what desktop are you going to be using later? KDE. I think we're going to go with KDE this time. So it's T to change the partition time. T, select the partition. Partition 1, partition type, or L to list them all. Let me check in the wiki like that. Because like I know like listing, I won't be able to list anything with the size of my font right now. So partition type EFI. So let's see if it works like that. So it didn't work. Maybe we should need to do. We should go fat. I think. I don't think it exists EFI. Like, it's stupid what I've done. So let's say if fat work. Do they have a fat 32 or something like that? Doesn't work. Okay. Let's do. So EFI system. Okay, so you have it first. It's number 1. Okay, so let's do it again. Oh, okay, well, this is stupid. Dude, I'm so stupid. Bro. Okay, just look at it. Okay, so we have the first one done. No problem, papa. Okay, so what do we do next? Well, we do a partition number 2 with n. And we're gonna give it the number 2, so it's good. And first sector, okay. Last sector, default. So if I press default, are we gonna go to the end or not? It doesn't look like I go towards the end. I'm trying to see 468, 860. Yeah, okay, so we should be good. So now we should go to the end, okay? And I don't do swap. Okay, so this is the thing. I know you guys are gonna be like, listen, man, I know you guys are gonna be, hey, you need a swap and blah, blah. I don't do swap. Okay, we don't do swap on this channel. Okay, so how do I write everything? So I think now I need to write the create. Oh, right, okay, I'm stupid. Okay, so up. You see, my partition right now, SDB, is at 2 GB. So just for me, just for you to understand what I've done, I just set up the second partition to use the rest of the disk. It was already set as a Linux file system. Okay, so we're gonna do it again, guys. You see, the partition type was Linux file system, and to exit, what I've done is like I wrote the change with W. So if you press M, you see here, write table to disk and exit. Okay, so we are good now. And to quit, it's Q. Well, Ryan, welcome to the channel, dude. Thanks for watching, buddy. So, yeah, I see there is a debate right now in chat. Like whether you should use or not swap. I would say like it really depends on what you do, okay? I only have 32 gigabytes of RAM, and I hardly full file them. No matter what I do with my application, I hardly full file them. When it comes to virtualization, which could be like, you know, the real application that could push me toward like using 32 gigabytes of RAM, I don't virtualize on this machine. I have server with like Proxmox and whatever. So if I want to virtualize, I use those server. And on those server, I have like 128 gigabytes of RAM. So yeah, like I don't need that. So yeah, I don't do swap. I never had issue towards it. 32 gigabytes for my usage is plenty enough. I see like Cardiac is using 64 gigabytes, even more. So we good. All right, so now we have done that. I continue to read the wiki here. We've done the partition. They show some example for the layout. They actually show like you can have swap. But no problem. So my guess is like now we're gonna have to format the partition. Yahoo! So we're gonna go ext4 for this installation. I don't want to go BetterFS, even if I'm a big fan of BetterFS. I think we're gonna keep it simple here. So let's do the first one. The command is mkfs ext4. Okay, and I guess it's gonna be sdb2. Yes. So here what I'm saying is like we're gonna format the partition sdb2 to xts4. So press enter here. Yes. Woohoo! Done. Okay, so we have done that, and now I guess we're gonna do the same command for fat. So it's gonna be fat, I guess. Let me check. Yeah, fat. Woohoo! And is there a special? Oh yeah, you need to do it F32. So why F32? Because I guess there is fat 16 and fat 32, and we are going 32 here. And we're going to point toward the EFI partition here. The machine. Okay, so now the big moment, guys. The big moment that everybody is waiting for. We're going to mount. So I guess, because I went through the thing before, okay? Like I looked at it. So now what we need to do, we need to mount, because I think this is what we're going to do, like, because you have to shroot into it. So we're going to mount this drive, and I'm going to shroot into it, and I'm going to install like the basic packages on the hard drive. I think this is what we're going to do. So let's see, like mount the file system. So the mount system is dev sdb2, and we're gonna put it here on mount. And now I need to mount the boot on boot. Yeah. Mount point does not exist. Okay, so I need to make, no worries. So we need to make the directory boot. And now I'm gonna mount it. Okay. And now, pretty sure I'm gonna have to shroot into it. Let me see. Well, this is really the magic of Arch. Installation. Select the mirror. No, I'm not there yet. Whoa, I'm not supposed to. Dude, I thought I had to, you see, like, if I had to do it on my own, I would have shroot right now, okay? But apparently you don't need to shroot right now. You can just install the package using an application called Packstrap. Damn, what a newbie is this Air Max. So first, select the mirror. Packages to be installed must be downloaded from mirror server, which are defined in etc blah 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 on the live system. After connecting the internet, reflector update. The higher the mirror, okay. So I'm not touching that. I don't want to touch that. Because I think the mirror, no matter what, like, it's gonna work. We're not making a race here. If it's a little bit slow, like, I don't care. Install essential packages. Use the Packstrap script to install the base and the Linux kernel and firmware to your common hardware. Okay, so we're gonna do that. So, Packstrap. Y'a rien à shroud, c'est vide. Yeah, that's right, Kamini. That's actually right. But you see, like, it's not hard. Like, so far, it's like a walk in the park, boys. Like, I'm just, you know, following the instructions there. Et voilà. So now we can wait. Oh, 122 packages to download. Cheers. How was your weekend? So Base Devil, so this is the thing. Base Devil was not inside the wiki. I'm just following the wiki. Do you guys think I should install also Base Devil? That's a serious question. Maybe one day I will try to install Arch. Listen, dude. This is the trick. Like, you can install Arch without doing that. Is now they have a script which does everything for you. Okay, but here it's more the idea of understanding what's going on your system. Hey, hello, GT Curl. Okay, so you think we're gonna listen? I'm gonna do it, but it's not inside the wiki, which is kind of interesting, to be fair. I'm gonna reread it to make sure that I didn't miss a part, but I think we're gonna go. Listen, what I'm gonna do, we're gonna keep it this way. And then when we reboot inside, you know, when everything is set up, when I set up Grub and everything, then we're gonna install the packages, okay? See what we need. Because I'm pretty sure when I'm gonna create my... Because I'm gonna have to create an account, I guess. And if I create an account, I'm gonna have to install sudo after to give it the root right. And if I do that, well, I'm gonna install this package. So yeah, but you are right. I should install them anyway. We'll do it this way, okay? We'll just follow the wiki, and we'll see what happens after. Because I would like some user to go through that and actually like understand the way we think. Because if I say you install that without explaining it, I don't think it makes sense. You know what I mean? This is the idea. Like, if I just say, yeah, you have to do it because you have to do it, they won't learn. Okay, so now we are done. On paper, so we're gonna go there. Whoa, it kind of start to look like something, huh, guys? It start to look like something. Okay, I like it. So now they say, configure the system. Generate a FS tab. Okay. Gen FS tab -u /mnt /mnt etc and FS tab. cat / no etc FS tab. Okay, so it did generate it, and we have our two partitions here. So to make it short, when the system boot, it checks the EFI. The EFI like loads the module, loads the kernel, And then you need this file here, fstab, to make sure that it's going to boot on the right partition. And that's why we generate that. Okay, tell me, chat, if I'm saying something wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is what's going on. Hey, hello, Boris. Hello, Soldier, what's up? The thing I love about the Arch Wiki is that you can end up with 20 tabs open for just a simple task, like enable your Wi-Fi. Yeah, that's true. But at least everything is there. I'm a big fan of Arch Wiki. And even if you are on other distro, which are not even like Arch-based, you can still use it. Okay, now the big moment. This is my favorite moment, boys. We're gonna shroot. Arch root MNT. Okay, now we are into it, guys. We are into it. So what it means that if right now I want to install Nano, normally if I do that, it should be installing Nano on my hard drive right now. So we're gonna try. Yeah, you see? It is working. This is cool, dude. I think the shroot is one of my favorite thing ever. Like, imagine if you could do that on Windows. No, you don't. Okay, so let's create the time zone. So now we're gonna set up the time. So I'm in Canada and I'm in Eastern time. So up, and we're gonna copy it. So I'm not inventing everything. Like, all those commands, they are on the wiki, okay? So this is good. Now you need to type this command for the clock to generate etc/adjusted time. Oh, I made a mistake here. Yeah, better. Okay, done. Now the localization. edit/etc/local.gen and uncomment and over needed utif local, generate the local by running localgen. So local. Oh, I don't have it. I don't have localgen. The heck? Okay, so you have to go in etc. See, they don't say that. So I'm gonna generate the local. So here you have to go into /etc to generate all the local. And we don't have the command. The heck? Let's see if... Why I don't have it? Oh, you're right. Oh, you're right, chat. Oh, you're right. I forget the E. Oh, I forget the E. Okay, thank you, Jid. Thank you very much. That's why we need chat. So now I can edit with my favorite. Bon. Oh, so I have to create it. Okay. So let me explain. I thought by typing local-gen, I will create the file called etc/local.conf, but it doesn't work this way. I still have to create it. It's written in the wiki. I'm just being stupid. Okay? So this is what I have to do. I have to create it. And what they say is like you have to put language en underscore us.utf8. Hey, Timothée, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the channel, dude. All right, so we are in. We are looking good. I have the file set up. So now, one important for you guys. So if you don't use an American keyboard like I do, what you need to do is like you need to edit this file. Okay, so it doesn't even exist. So I'm gonna show you. It's written in the wiki. I'm not doing it because I don't need it, but it's called vconsole.conf. So you go in this one, and here you will be typing like keymap, and you choose whatever you want here. Okay, we don't need that. So I don't create that. I don't need it right now. Complete the network configuration for the newly installed environment. That may include installing the network management. So now we need to install the concrete like network manager. So me, I'm gonna install like a network manager, like the basic one. So just to make sure this is the right name of the package, but I'm gonna use the basic one because my network is already configured. I just have to set everything up in DHCP. So that's the one I'm going to install. So pacman-s. So there is a link on the wiki. You can install whatever you want. Well, this is the one I'm going to install. Network Manager, like the basic one. So let's see what he installed. Yeah, okay, yes. No problemo, boys. Like that, we're gonna have the network when we reboot. So this is good. Hey, hello, David. Okay, so now we set everything up for this part. We did the time zone, we did the localization. We can set up the host name. You want me to set up host name? Okay, let's set up host name, dude. Arch hardware. Okay. You have to activate the service. That's right. So we're gonna do it next restart. Because again, I'm just... Because it says there, configuring is necessary and enabling the systemd unit so it starts at boot. I want to show when it doesn't work how to solve it. You know, Cardiac? So, spoiler alert, when we're going to boot, we won't have internet. But I'm going to show you how to activate it. Now we need to talk about the initramfs. We're almost done, guys. I think we are at the end. Like this was pretty fast, actually. So initramfs. Creating a new initramfs is usually not required because mkinit CPEO was run on installation of the kernel package with Packstrap. I'm gonna do it still. So this is a command. Yeah, we have seen that, so. Okay. So we are good. We set it up. Set up the password. Ooh. Don't forget to do that, guys, because I don't even know what's going to happen if you don't do that. So we're going to set up a really hard password, okay? Password is set up. Choose and install a Linux-capable bootloader. Okay, so this one is going to be the funny one. I'm going to go with Grub, obviously. And they say if you have an Intel or AMD CPU, enable the microcode update in addition. Okay, Grub, papa. Can we do it? Okay, so the Grub wiki is pretty solid. All right, installation. First, install Grub and EFE boot manager. Okay, so let's do that. So to install, pacman -s grub, not grub, and EFE boot manager. Yeah, I like it. Yeah. Okay. So one thing super important, because I didn't say it before, I don't know if we had the opportunity to do it, but when you install something like that through Arch, you have a lot of optional dependency you can install or not. And I know like sometime, like you need to take, like I would say most of the time, you need to take the time to look at them and see, you know, if you want to add them or not. Okay. So free type 2 for Grub MKey font usage. So I don't care. Grub mount usage. Fuse free. For Grub MKey rescue, FATFS and EFE support. LSZOP for Grub making rescue LZO support. EFE boot manager, we have it. So if you have, for example, let's say you have multiple operating systems, okay, on the machine, and you want them to appear, what you're going to do like that, watch. You install, because you see there is this package here called OS Prober to detect other OSs when generating Grub in BIOS system. And because I have over one, we're going to install it. Okay, so it means like when I'm going to generate the configuration, it's going to find it. And I think this could be interesting. Hey, hello Spooders. Have you tried Hyperland yet? No, I was waiting for the new like NVIDIA driver to be released to go on Hyperland, because I know like my experience with Wayland is just really bad. But I'm more and more, I want to do it more and more. What about system deboot? We could go system deboot too, but I like Grub better. So that's why I decided to go with Grub. I don't want to go into the debate, is it better or not better or whatever. Like I'm more used to Grub. I know it's breaking all the time, but I don't care, because we can fix it anyways. So there is no problem, but I like Grub better. So now we have done that, and we are still in the chroot. We need to install Grub. So how do we do that? Grub install target. So everything is written there. And this is where you can make mistake. So we're going to try not to make mistakes there. 64 EFI. Okay. Now we need to specify the EFI directory. So the EFI directory should be boot. No, boot like that, yeah. Yeah, it has to be that. And then bootloader ID equal grub. So this should be the comment. I think, sincerely, this is where I can make like some type of error. Just gonna reread all the wiki to make sure we are not doing something stupid here. Also, no, we need to... Dude, we need to install the AMG... I think we need to install the AMG Ucode or whatever. I think I forget to do that. Well, anyway, let's start with that. Oh man, the wiki is really big. It's really easy to get lost. Okay, so grub is installed. There is no error reported. But it's installed, it doesn't mean it's configured, right? It's just installed. So I think it's grub make config boot grub.cfg. Okay. Found Linux image. Warning, OS Prober will not be executed to detect other bootable partition. System on them will not be added to the grub boot configuration. Check grub disable OS Prober documentation entry. So I guess we have to activate this one too. Okay, so we won't go deeper in this one. I think we just need to boot first and then we're gonna, you know, play with it. But I think here I did generate the config. Oh yeah, that's what it is, dude. Man, you see, I would like to explain what I'm doing here. Maybe I should. Maybe I should explain what I'm doing. I just want to double check. You see, it's there. So just double check, guys, because... Okay, so it's at the end. Lol. All right, so let me explain. So you need grub. Grub is a bootloader, okay? So there is like 2 lines you need to execute to install it on your hard drive and then configure it. But it's not because you made that it actually fully configured. If you want to modify the way grub is creating the configuration, you need to edit this file here. So it's in slash, so etc slash etc default grub. For example, here, this is a line where you're gonna add like the kernel for your NVIDIA card, etc., etc. And at the end, you have this option. You see, probing for other operating system. So if you have other operating system, this is, or any type of, you know, like option you want to play with grub, this is this file you have to play with. Okay? But it was just, you know, just to show you guys. Because you're right, guys, we don't really care. Okay, so now it's done. Let's make sure we have the microcode. We're gonna do that now, like that it's done. I want to do it, dude. So we're gonna install pacman. So it's, what's the name of the package? So this is in the wiki, so we're gonna do it. AMG ucode. AMG ucode. Okay, so installed it. I think it's gonna be in boot. Yay! So you see, it's here. You can see it. AMD ucode.image. And I think we need to load it. So yeah, you see, like it's gonna fall all into place with grub here to make sure it loads. If I remember correctly. Maybe I don't want to say something stupid, but I think this is what it is. Grub mconfig will automatically detect the microcode and update and configure grub opportunity. Okay, so you don't have to do anything? Wow. Oh, you don't have to add it. Okay, even better. I thought you had to add it. You see, I'm getting old, I guess. Let's go. Watch, you see, he added it. Found init image AMG ucode. What a monster. Okay, so I think we are solid, guys. I believe we are solid. Okay, so we are done. On paper, we are done. I think if I did everything correctly, we should be able to boot. But this is where, that's why I wanted to go a little bit further, because I want to show you the next step to install the driver, then configure the account, you know, like your account, then install the desktop environment. Because I think here, you know, you're done with the wiki, right? But there is a little bit more after that. So we need to exit the shroot. And now, finger crossed, we're gonna reboot. All right, so let's see what type of error we're gonna get into. You see it grub. So you see it now. We're gonna jump into this baby. Oh, look! Ba, 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 ba. We did it, boys. We are so good. Man, it's not booting. Oh no! Maybe we did not. Oh no, we did! Okay. So here you tap the password you set up before, okay? But I'm gonna put everything up to date. Oh! You see? So right now... So guys, I'm gonna show you. So you see, I tap the command to update. But it can't find internet. And obviously, you told me already in chat, I know it, okay? But I wanted to show you how to solve issue. So you're like, oh, why I can't connect to any mirror? Maybe because you don't have internet. So if you go in the wiki and you type, you know, like how to check if you have like a connection or whatever, this command is gonna show up. So here you can see my loopback at the first line. This is my loopback here. And you can see it's, we don't care about that. And then you have like 2 other devices. So those are my 2 network cards, okay? And the one which is plugged is the number 5, EN, PS5, SO, whatever, okay? And you see they are both down. So what you need to do here, you need to enable the network manager. You need to start it and, okay, let me explain. Let me rephrase that. You need to start it, and if it works, you need to enable it like that. Each time you reboot, it's going to be enabled. So how do you do that? System, CTL. So this, I don't need to look at the wiki because I know a little bit about it, I would say. But your action will be like, okay, it doesn't work. How do we solve it? You go on the Arch wiki, you check network manager, and then you're going to have all the commands there. So it's going to be something like start network manager.service. Okay? And then you type IP link, and it's still down. Wait. And now it's up. Okay, so you have to wait a little bit. You see? Up. Okay? So now what you need to do, because we know it's working, we're gonna enable it. Which means like each time you restart, boom, it's gonna start with the computer. Each time you reboot. Now it's good. Now, let's see. Okay, now, because I want to go fast, so we're gonna go and edit real quick the Pacman configuration here. Blah, blah, blah. So I want the color, and I want parallel download 5. Yeah, I don't care about the rest. Okay. So here I configure like Pacman to have some color because it looks better for you guys. And also have more like parallel download, like that I can download faster. Okay, everything is up to date. And you see it connected this time. No error. Now we are solid. Okay. So now we did that. I don't want to stay root. I want to have my own user on this machine. So to add a user, I think it's user add -m. So -m is to create a home folder. And we're going to call it AirMax. Now we're going to do password AirMax. I'm going to set the password. Okay. And if I want to go on AirMax, I'm going to do a SU. Okay, I'm going to go in my own folder. Okay, makes sense. And if I want to, you will see, if I want to do an update now, it won't work because we don't have sudo. Okay? So that's the first issue we're going to encounter. We don't have those packages. So now how do we do? If you don't have a nice chat like mine, you're going to exit from here, go back as root, and install. So this is a command to install on Arch. Sudo. But I have a nice chat, guys. So what I do, I follow what they said. Base, devel, and we're going to install all the packages related to like the one we need to do that. What would you say is the best desktop environment for gaming performance and compatibility? I would say KDE, dude. Like XFC is great, but I think KDE right now makes so much improvement overall that there is almost no difference. Like, there is no difference between two of them, and KDE is superior. So, and it's not as heavy as before. KDE before was a pain, like 2 years ago. Now it's very fast. So let's install that. So we're gonna have autoconf, automake, db. Do we have sudo in it? Yeah, sudo, text info, packet, like everything. We need those. We install them. Yes. And you see, I download like 5 of them same time. like a boss. It's pretty cool, huh? So now we're gonna do. Now we need to. Okay, so now we need to check who is on the sudoer list. So here again, when you need sudo, you go on the wiki arch, you type wiki sudo, and they're gonna show you this file here. You go there, and you add whatever user you want to the privilege. And here we want Airmax. I'm gonna go all in with this dude. Okay, so here I had it. Now I'm gonna do switch user. Okay, so now we are here, and I'm gonna do sudo pacman -syu. And hop, I'm on the sudo list. I'm typing my crazy password out of your mind. And we're good to go, dude. And we're good to go. Like, it's not hard. Okay, so ls pci dash, I think it's v like that, or v grep vga. So here I'm gonna check what type of graphic card I have. So obviously I know what type of graphic card I have, but that's the command. And up, I have a GeForce RTX 4090. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna see that I don't have any driver installed. Okay, which is not cool. So I want to install the driver first before even thinking about any type of like desktop environment. I don't want to have like my screen, which is a wonderful 1440p screen, into 768p. So we're going to install first. So how do we do that? Sudo pacman s nvidia gkms. Yes, I think that's the one. Liveland will be installed before. Dependency detected. Mesa will be installed before. Yeah, I'm good for it. Yeah, I'm gonna brute force it like that. I don't care. Okay, we're gonna brute force it, boys. So install the GKMS version, because with the GKMS I have like more, I would say, like easiness to modify the kernel I want and etc. So I would say, yeah. Missing kernel header. Aha! I made a mistake. So why? Because what you need to do, you need to install, I was just talking about that actually, the header. Okay, so we're gonna install them. And now we should be good. Hey, yo, browser Maverick. Okay, so normally we should be good there. What do I need to redo the initramfs now? I should have added the command into the grub first and do it. We don't care. I'm gonna do it like that. I'm gonna force it. Now we're good to go, dude. Oh, this is actually stupid. See you, Boris. Thanks for passing by, buddy. Okay, I'm gonna reboot. I want to see what it look like, okay? I want to see how it look like. We're gonna do some optimization after, but I just want to reboot and see if we are still alive. Because if I broke it, I'm gonna show you how to fix it too. Okay, so... let's see how it goes. Hello, no life. Are you using the Arc install script? No, I did everything by hand. It's not that hard, like... but I'm taking my time now. I want to show everybody like how to think and how to, you know, analyze the potential situation, error you are going through, you know? Ah, it's faster, huh, boys? So I think it was slow because the network manager was not on. I was just like trying to look for some type of internet connection. Well, now we have internet. And we have a graphic card. Machine! Machine chat! Okay, so now we have done that. Now we are done that. What are we gonna do? Okay, let's install KDE, I guess. We're gonna install KDE. So here, same story. Okay, listen, guys. I could spend 5 hours showing you the trick for the NVIDIA, you know, like bootloader and loading the right stuff the right way, etc. But I don't. I think I want to really focus on the install and not the optimization part of it. So we're gonna focus on that, okay, guys? Just go there and we'll let the video like that. Okay, so KDE Plasma, if I understand, it's like... I just have to install Plasma, right? Oh yeah, and the display manager too. Okay, so we're gonna install, obviously. So we're gonna install like Plasma. You see, this is where a user which is not used to doing that can be a little bit behind because you have to know all the package name, right? That's all. So that's the real difficulty. Before installing Plasma, make sure you have a working Xorg installation on your system. I think it's going to install it anyways, so I'm not worried about that. Install Plasma Meta package or the Plasma group. Okay, you can have a super minimal installation if you go with a Plasma desktop, guys. So I'm going to go with a minimal one, okay? So sudo pacman-s Plasma desktop. And you know, I'm gonna go hardcore, and I'm gonna go SDMM. See what he says, okay? Desk. Oh la la, Air Max. What are you doing? So I want to use Pipewire. I don't want Jack 2, that's for sure. And I want Wire Plumber. So here it really depends. But when you have this type of question, you need to know what are your needs. The PipeWire media session is inferior for my hardware compared to Wire Plumber. So I will always go with Wire Plumber here. There are 8 providers for TTF font. I'm going to go with the GNU free font. There are 2 providers available for Phonon Qt5 backend. Yeah, GStreamer for me. Ooh, okay. I like it. And we install. So why would you choose 8, Cardiac? So wait. Now you put me a doubt here. So PipeWire, definitively Wire Plumber. Why Liberation? Why would you go with Liberation, Cardiac? Because what you are doing right now, you are just installing the font, right? It's just the font you're going to use. Oh, it's more complete. Okay, I didn't know that. So we're going to go 8. Okay, so I restarted it. No worries, guys. Okay. Thank you, dude. I didn't even know that. Oof. Okay, so now we are done with this. Oh. Okay, so we got this. So on paper, I have my login manager installed. I have my desktop environment installed. So if I reboot, I should arrive on my login manager. So we're going to try again. Okay, finger crossed, guys. I think we should be fine. On Arch, if you have a problem on Steam or over Microsoft, you have to use the Liberation or MS Font. Okay. Okay, so I think we don't have the Xorg server. I thought it will install it. Okay, so installed it. What the heck? Ah, you're right. You're right, dude. I went a little bit too strong there. You see? I wanted to install both at the same time, and I forget to config the login manager. I'm just checking like if they give the command line for enabling like SDDM in the wiki. Just for science, okay? Because let's say you're a total noob and you don't know, right? Like, we can reboot worst case scenario, right? Man, they don't explain it. That sucks. So see, like, let me check. You see, like this, that's the only drawback I have sometimes with the Arch wikis. Like everything is explained so good. Like I have to say it, like it's really really good. But there is no like I'm looking right now. The command doesn't show up. Command doesn't show up, boys. Hey, hello Vincef, what's up, buddy? You see the trick? Us, we know how to do it. But I'm like, if you don't know, you're stuck. Oh là là, mais quel beau gosse. Oh là là. Are we in KDE, boys? Did we make it? Boo! So how long? Let's say 2 hours. Less than 2 hours, knowing that you are a totally noob, right? Like you're noob out of your mind. Like literally out of your mind, dude. It looks like it's I think this desktop is really really small, huh? Bro, like this desktop, there is nothing in it, dude. Okay, so dude, there is nothing in it. It's like the desert. So we're gonna add some stuff, okay, real quick. Okay, I'm gonna do it this way, and I'm gonna add this one. Okay, I'm gonna go fast. So here I'm adding the NVIDIA settings. This is outside of the scope of our tutorial, okay? Like totally outside of it. But it's not even a tutorial, like it's just an adventure. It was a challenge. I'm trying to explain everything, but... Oh la la, what a machine. So we're gonna go 1440p here. Woohoo! Okay. Yeah, I don't care. And now... Boys. Machine. I just have to say something. machine. I think this one is a little bit. Listen, dude. This desktop, in my opinion, like is a little bit too dry for me. I don't know what you think, but like I don't know what you think, but I think it's a little bit like too dry for me. I like the fact like you know, I would like just a little bit more there. Notice there is a lot of features which are not in it. I think I should have installed just the Plasma version. They have three packages, dude. They have the Plasma Meta, they have the Plasma, and they have the Plasma Desktop. And we went with the Plasma Desktop. But I honestly, like, I think there is not enough here. So you could do it in 2 minutes with the Arch install script. Yeah. So quick sum up of what to do after installing a desktop environment. It depends on what you want to do, right? It really depends on what you want to do with your PC, right? I would say the way I would do it. Okay, I'm gonna show you the way I would do it personally. First thing I would do is like launch my Firefox here. Okay. Like that. I would go on youtube.com/airmax. But it's just me, okay? So I would go there. And first thing I will sub. That's the first thing I would do, guys. Like, this is the first thing you need to do. Then I would go there and I will join maybe, or maybe go with Patreon because I think the content is really fun. I think this is what I would do, okay? That's the first thing. Second thing, more seriously, I will go on GitHub, Linux TKG here. And I will make sure I have a solid kernel, okay? Because the kernel there, yeah, I will be one of my first focus, you know, making sure I have the driver I want, the kernel I want for gaming. Then I will check also, like, if you want to take advantage of the AUR, you will install like Ye. I like Ye or Paru, whatever you want, but an installer like that. Oh yeah, and there, wait. Oh, this is not hard to install. Like, yeah, I think you have one command line. Voilà. This is stupid easy, dude. You do that. Let me show you, dude. Install that real quick. Yes. Ah, ça lui a pas plu. Okay, buddy. Okay. I was lazy. I didn't want to do that. But... So this is the command to compile and install the package build. Darn. See, sometime when you are lazy like me, Okay, that's good. I know. I'm just lazy, dude. Sometimes when you are lazy, like it's just, yeah, you're too lazy. So we're gonna install Ye just to take advantage of everything. Do you ever customize TKG? Yes, I do. Okay, so now we have Ye, okay? So I think Ye is super class. I like Ye, dude. See if it works. Hey, 1 second, boys. So now you see, like it's super good, right? Because you have access to the AUR. I would say this is the first thing you need to do, right? And after maybe like the kernel and Linux, you know, like and the driver. But now you have access to everything. So what can I install? Yeah. I like fast fetch. Clean build. Okay, on s'en fout. We don't care. Installed. Remove dependency. No. Yes. So it's gonna download it. And now we're gonna have something which looks even better, dude. Even better than NeoFetch. Fast fetch, guys. I just want to show you an example, right? And I'm gonna move that not to burn your eyes. And voila. You're good to go, guys. Yes. Here we go. That's pretty dope, dude. I'm telling you, it's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. So we have everything good to go, and now, yeah, you install whatever you want on it. I think it's a success for the challenge. It's definitely a success. I thought it would be a little bit harder than that, to be fair. Because it was like 1 hour, 1 hour and a half, starting everything from scratch. And yeah, we got everything working. So at the end of the day, we have 593 packages, even if I installed like a ton of stuff. It's pretty solid, dude. Let's see the memory, like real quick. Yeah, and we have 2 GB. That's not crazy, man. Like I think we are solid. I think we are solid. So that was the challenge. We did it. And what I'm gonna do now, I think I'm gonna let the video on, because maybe someone wanna watch this. I think it would be interesting. We'll see how it goes. Do you have some question in chat? I wanna know. So for TKG, I can launch a build right now just to show you how I do it. So okay, let's go. While I answer the question, I'm gonna compile the kernel and I'm gonna show you how I install my my driver, for example, the NVIDIA driver. Okay. So you need to go on GitHub. I'm gonna make a real full video about it. Okay. But this is the idea. You need to clone the repository. You just have to do that. So well, I'm gonna show you. So here we don't need it anymore. Okay, and okay, so we're gonna start in this folder. So I go in the temp folder because each time you reboot, this temp folder is wiped. And I like to re-download everything all the time. Okay. So you go there, copy paste that. And here we go. We're gonna compile. You choose your version here. So right now I'm running on the 6.6. It's working very well. We take EEVDF. Okay, GCC. It's gonna start to do the job. Okay, in the background. So guys, do you have any question while he's doing that? I think it's gonna be cool. What is the most important package? Again, like it really depends on what you are doing on your machine. It really depends on what you are doing on your machine. I don't think there is packages which are more important than other. I think there is some important configurations that you need to go through depending on the hardware you have. But there is no like, you know, crazy package which are like super important versus the other. But say, make sure you have a custom kernel and the latest driver. That's all. We're all gamer here, so yeah, like I'm a big fan of TKG work. Because you see, like if you go here in the Frogging family, like this is all like TKG toolset. You have so many things you can use there. So this, for the NVIDIA user, I would say this is required. This, for all the user, I would say go for it. Okay, so he's gonna install the dependency, no problem. He has like a wine TKG git, so this one is really good too. Like if you wanna compile your own like Proton or your own like wine, you can do it, dude. Yeah, you can do it here. So here, like on the other side, I'm checking the CPU microarchitecture I have. So I have Zen 3. We're gonna go 1000 megahertz. Yes. No, no. Okay, so it's gonna start to compile. So yeah, you see, that's the trick. Like he has everything there. There is so many things you can do with his Git. It's just crazy, dude. And really, this is what I missed on the other distro. Because I was thinking last time, I was like, why do I want to go so bad toward Arch again? And it's really because of this type of script. You see, like, all those like scripts related to Arch are just superior to everything made in all the other distro, at least for my usage. All right, so if I want to install something, I just install it in 2 seconds with this script. Versus, you know, any other distro will have to do it manually. So let me show you another example. If I go to the AUR, DaVinci Resolve, like here I have a script. And I can just, so it's out of date right now, I can tell. But I can install whatever I want by just typing like 2 lines. And even if the guy, like the responsible of this specific package, like Satriani here, he didn't change the script as you want. There is other users which are like, bro, like this is what you need to do. You need to do that. And this is what I kind of miss on the other distro. Like if you go on the other distro because it's like stable or whatever, everybody's like, oh, but man, I'm running the driver 525 from NVIDIA. I don't need to have the latest driver, or I don't need to have the latest kernel or anything. So you have to do it, like most of it, like yourself, and it can become a pain. It's not impossible, but it's just a pain. Here, you have a huge community. You can participate if you want to, like I'm doing right now, trying to show a video where I install like Arch from scratch. And that's why you make it like, I think, a little bit above the other, at least for me. Well, we good? So we're gonna take 10 minutes here. I think this is the amount of time it's gonna take to compile this baby. Yeah. Then I'm gonna change the driver. I'm gonna show you how to do that real quick. Because the driver I have, they are the latest, but they are not the latest. So here he has this script here, where you can get the beta for the Vulkan branch of the driver. Let me show you. It's actually awesome. So that's why we have like a lot of core. So let me show you that. So you see, I have access here to all the driver. Okay, so I have those one installed right now. Okay. But the Vulkan, if I want to have the latest, watch, I'm going to show you. So I'm going to install the DKMS. I don't think this is smart to do what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do it anyways. Because I'm compiling on the right, and I'm going to installing the driver on the left. Oh, we are doing stupid. I love it. Do we really have a better performance with Kitty? No, like, listen, dude, like, Kitty, it won't give you extra performance when you compile. It's gonna give you better performance to whatever come on your screen. You see, like, if you were if you were at MySpace and looking how everything goes up and down there, it's like super smooth compared to a control, for example. And me, I like it because when I manage my server, you have, so I didn't configure it here, I just installed it here, but you have some application within it where you can do a multiplexing of your distant SSH connection. So I will put, for example, like a keyboard shortcut on my F1 or F2 or whatever. And when I'm logged in somewhere else on a server and I want to open a new terminal or a side terminal or whatever I want to do, I just press F1, F2, F3, and they just pop up on my screen. So it's like super fast when it comes to like managing a lot of different terminal. And because it's on the GPU, it never slows down. That's why I like it. Okay, let's install everything here. So here you see like dependency cannot resolve, etc., etc. So now, do you want to skip the above package for this upgrade? No. I don't want to skip them. Okay, so am I supposed to install them, I guess? I guess I need to install those one, guys. So this is what happens when you don't read the wiki and you do everything upside down. Pretty sure I need to install them, dude. What am I missing? Resolving. Cannot resolve lib zlib. A dependency of... Why it doesn't install them? That's weird. I should have them normally. What did I miss? Oh, I don't have multilib. Oh, what a newbie. Good call, dude. Okay, that's why. Why is it? So we don't want testing. No, I don't want that. Yeah, that's the one I need. No worries. And this system is solid, dude. This system is solid. Okay, so we are almost done with the kernel. So now I don't want to make a mistake. We're gonna finish the kernel. Oh man, I'm running out of space. Bro, I set it up at 2 GB. Man, I did it on purpose. I set it up at 2 GB. I'm already out of space. Bro. What the heck? How can I be out of space, brother? So what are we gonna do after finish the setting up air match? So you should use 4 because this package can get big. Yeah, I didn't expect it to be that big, to be fair. I didn't expect it to be that big, but it's my mistake there. We're gonna do the driver now. I don't really care about the... I don't really care about the kernel. We're gonna install the latest driver. I want to show you how easy it is, dude. Doesn't make sense. Like... Oh, got it. You see why? Because he mounted temp on temp FS. Look at it, dude. Okay, so it's not my... You see, this is a type of issue I don't have to deal with because I use distro which are not mounted like that. It's just because of it. So there is no worries there. What I want you to do is like put all the compilation inside /temp because I thought it was fancy. Okay, so now I need to reboot. So let's reboot. It's on me, boys. Yeah, I shouldn't build it there. Huh? I thought it was fancy. He didn't like it for sure. So it's my fault there. Man, I would have loved for it to break a little bit. Like that, I would have shown you how to fix it, but I don't think it's gonna break, guys. You should record this moment. Dude, this moment is gonna stay here. I'm not showing off here. I'm just, you know, like sharing you how you could install it and how in between comma easy it is, right? Like it's not for showing off. It's just educational, kind of. But there is nothing, yeah. Oh, we can. But you saw, like it's not complicated. Like worst case scenario, like you finish building it, and yeah. So I show you the driver installed. It took us 5 seconds. I have the latest driver there. Installed with the DKMS, everything. So I know it's not well loaded. I'm pretty sure. Like if I do, I should have error if I go in my journal. Depending on the way he load it. No, this is no, this is nothing that. No, so it's good. Even if it doesn't load it directly like I want it to load it, because there is a way to optimize it, it's just work. So no, we are solid, guys. We are solid. I think I'm gonna end it up there. Like if you have any other question. I like how Tobias, like everybody knew it was multi-lib, right? Everybody knew. And you see, I didn't activate it during the install, so it's my fault again. Like you saw like 2 mistakes there. The trying to compile in the temp folder, bad idea. Try to compile both at the same time, like install both at the same time, like the driver and the kernel, bad idea again. And then not activating multi-lib. Bad idea again. But end of the day, like it works. You have a Arch like running. Is it optimized? No. It is not. But yeah, there is work, I would say. But we good? We good? You make it feels tab and efficient? Oh yeah, it is. It is. Maybe we should try to break it. So do I use Arch, by the way? Did. Of course. Nearly perfect as Ubuntu? No, I don't think so, dude. I'm telling you, I don't think so. Man, I thought I would be able to log out from there. So I guess I'm gonna have to... Man, there is no logout option? Ah. We log out. We're gonna jump on XFCE just for the lols. See if it breaks. Pretty sure it won't even break, like. Man, this is stupid, dude. This is, guys, this is just stupid. This thing is blazing fast, too. Okay, well, you got the idea, guys, okay? What is this wallpaper? That's the default wallpaper, bro. I just started it like that. That's the default wallpaper. Hello, mon bureau Linux. Yeah, I think I'm good. I think we proved that even if you are a total noob and you go through all the steps, like you should be able to make it work, dude, on Linux with Arch. I don't have the patience to compile a TKG here, but I think we are done. I think we covered everything. You are not a total noob? Yeah, that's right. But I think like I did it on purpose to kind of like follow the Arch wiki. And there is maybe some time where it's not clear. I think the only drawback will be like how to enable like SDMM and a clear pathway to like install like the desktop environment. I think there is no direct link between moving on from the install to like add the user, add the base dash gvel, and then add like the desktop environment. But overall, like it's super clear, dude. It's super clear. I wouldn't recommend someone to start with that, but don't be scared. Just do it. You know? Just do it. I think that's gonna be all for today, guys. 2 hours. 2 hours mark for this little adventure was good. So we did it. Challenge accomplished. We are using Arch, by the way. Less than 2 hours. Running distro. And everything is good. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Thanks for all the viewers that helped. I think it was pretty fun. We will be back on Friday for sure, maybe before, and have a lot of video on the back burner. So don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like. If you want to support the channel financially, you know where to go. Patreon, YouTube membership. And I want to thank you again, all the financial supporters of this channel. Guys, thank you very much. Have a great rest of your day, and I hope you're going to enjoy Arch as much as I do. Bisous, bisous. Oh, mon bateau!